Good morning. This is Pastor Zach with the Goodland United Methodist Church here with your morning devotion. Today I'll be reading from 1 Corinthians chapter 12, starting in verse 12. For just as the body is one and has many members, and all members of the body, though many, are one body, so it is with Christ. For if the one Spirit we are all baptized into the one body, Jews or Greeks, slaves or free, and we are all made to drink of one Spirit. Indeed, the body does not consist of one member, but of many. If the foot would say, because I am not a hand, I do not belong to the body, that would not make it any less part of the body. And if the ear would say, because I am not an eye, I do not belong to the body, that would not make it any less part of the body. If the whole body were an eye, where would the hearing be? If the whole body were hearing, where would the sense of smell be? But as it is, God arranged the members in the body, each one of them as he chose. If all were single member, where would the body be? As it is, there are many members, yet one body. The eye cannot tell the hand, I have no need of you, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. On the contrary, the members of the body that seem to be weaker are indispensable, and those members of the body that we think less honorable we clothe with great honor, and our less respectable members are treated with greater respect, whereas our more respectable members do not need this. But God has so arranged the body, giving the greater honor to the inferior member, that there may be no dissension within the body, but the members may have the same care for one another. If one member suffers, all suffer together with it. If one member is honored, all rejoice with it. This is an important passage for us to think about in the context of how we connect with one another, not only within our own faith communities, but with anybody in the greater world. You see, as we are all created as children of God, in the image and likeness of God, we are all part of the body, whether we connect on a regular basis or not. So being aware of that as we interact with one another is an important way for us to better the relationships that we have. You see, everything we do, everything we say, everything we share on social media is a reflection back to who and whose we are. We are God's people. It's important for us to remember that. And that we're all part of a body together. Some of us are hands, some of us are feet, some of us are the ears or the eyes. We all have a part to play, sometimes big, sometimes small, ever-changing. We must be aware that we are connected to one another. We suffer when others suffer. We rejoice when others rejoice. Let that be our guiding principle as we think about how we go about interacting with other people, about when we decide that we're going to complain or talk down about someone. When we think about sharing something on social media, do we know the impact it may have on the body of Christ? Do we know how it might look to others who maybe don't know Christ? We are Christ's messengers. We are the body of Christ. We need to think about our actions and how we reflect back to Christ. Have a blessed day.